How are you doing?
Good
I
to
just
see
saw.
you in person.
I know. Oh. Hi. How are you
Hi.
doing? I'm Kevin. How are you?
Tiara.
Hi, Tiara. How are you doing?
You guys, just make sure to share the
Yes.
mic so we can hear
We're gonna
you.
put y'all right there. Ready? Yes, sir. These are pretty crazy times for you because you could win a Grammy tonight. You could also be Oscar nominated very, very soon. There's the Super Bowl. What has this been like? What is this like? You're taking over the world.
Man, am I? Wow. I mean, it feels crazy. I'm so blessed because, we had such a tough year, and the fact that I can still do what I love and give people hope through music and just do me and reach these higher heights, it feels crazy, and I'm excited.
Huge news that George Floyd's family got that settlement, but it still doesn't bring him back.
Absolutely.
And that's why this song is so important. What will it be like to perform that song? What will it be like to perform I Can't Breathe?
Performing it would be amazing.
Yeah.
If I could perform it, but it's powerful.
Yeah.
When we wrote it, we were on FaceTime, and it came from such a tough conversation.
You on FaceTime?
Yes.
Wait, how'd you write the song over FaceTime?
It was conversation. We were just talking, and literally everything that we said were the lyrics.
Yeah, it was really in the midst of everything that was going on. We were right in the midst of everything that was going on, and she called me and she's like, "Hey, we start talking, and you were at your mom's house?"
Yeah, I was at my mom's
she's
house.
At her bedroom in her mom's house, and we just wrote this song on FaceTime.
Yeah, I had my guitar, and it just happened because that's how powerful that time was.
So many people playing that song in the streets. You hear it over and over again. How important is that?
I mean, it's been the soundtrack to a movement.
Yes.
One of many songs, and I'm just happy to be a part of history now.
All right, so now let's talk about Black Messiah. And
Yes.
what has that movie experience been like? And tell me about writing that song.
Man, for us, it's been a learning experience. The thing about it is, the Fred Hampton story is not taught in schools.
At all.
And that's very sad, so we literally had a little history lesson. And writing the song just kind of connected that time and now, and the fact that we're still in that struggle, we're still in that fight.
Was it interesting, or what was it like watching the movie? Because the song fit so perfectly to the time. You felt it. You felt that feel, the Panthers, the movement, everything. How did you get that feel?
Well, it was right after we got done watching the movie.
Yeah.
Is when we started. We watched the movie in the studio.
Yeah, we did. It was like a movie night in the studio.
Yeah, and then
we were listening to like Marvin Gaye and Curtis Mayfield, and that's my favorite era anyways. So the fact that we got to tap into it, it was kind of easy. And then when we got to the message, it was like, okay, everybody's fighting for something. We're all trying to fight for our people, for love, for all of these things, and that's kind of how we got to this groove. And we wanted a hopeful. We didn't want it to be sad. We wanted to feel hopeful. Yeah.
In this moment, is this kind of the moment where you're like, really, sky's the limit? I mean, honestly,
Absolutely.
Grammy, Oscar, I mean, what's next? What's next?
Man, listen.
Right, I'm sleeping. Yeah.
Whatever God has planned, the fact that I'm doing what I love is what it is, and I'm just gonna keep going and keep living and walking through my purpose, and I think that's gonna take me further than anything.
I'm sure there are some young women out there who are sitting in their room and they're playing a guitar or they're playing a keyboard. What would you say to them?
What would I say? I would say do you, and always walk in your purpose and lead with passion, because keep going. It'll get you further, just doing you.
And by the way, how is it that, when you're writing these words that are so important, they're so important and they mean more than just a song that people will sing on the radio, that this will touch people's hearts, but it's also part of a movement. What's going through your mind, knowing how important these songs are, especially on a day like today? We're a year removed from Breonna Taylor.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like it's a message that we need to speak about, as artists. I feel like that's an artist's job to speak about, either whether it's going on in your personal life or what's going on in the world. So I think we just really wanted to reflect what was going on. And so it is a really good feeling for, to be able to write something that other people can have experienced the same thing you've experienced, because everyone's experiencing this together, the fight that we've been in.
I think people have gotten away from writing really powerful music. So thank y'all for doing this. It was too much like Cars and other stuff, and this is important.
We were missing, I think, the substance, and 2020 really showed us that we needed something that meant something greater than us, and it brought us together. I think music does.
Yeah, you're giving us hope. Okay.
Thank you.